Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Zone of the Enders, the second runner. We're at the very end of the game. So any attack you do on Anubis right now will finish him, but there's only one way to finish this off. Yeah! I'll see you after the cutscenes.
What is that light?
Alman is starting up.
What?
Ada!
Don't come in!
Dingo, this is...
Get out of here!
You cannot escape from Alman's radiating energy.
What should I do?
By blowing up Jyoti, the reactor will lose control. The resonance of energy will cancel each other out.
No! Ada!
It is my duty. Switching mode. I am ready to blow up Jyoti. To complete 200.
No!
Leo!
Ah!
The light is constricting.
It's too late. Impossible. 190 remaining.
Don't give up! Ada, radiate Jehuti's energy and strike it against the core of Alman.
That's not enough.
If it doesn't work, do whatever you please.
180 remaining.
But don't just wait to die.
170 remaining.
Ah!
160 remaining. 150 remaining. I was created to destroy all.
party.
Ada?
Leo,
I used Anubis. If Jehuti and Anubis were even, the ignition power would be even too. That thing is better suited for that role.
did I disobey orders?
Never mind, Ada.
What?
It's okay.
Use power for the right things. At least for the things that you believe in.
So who's second hand?
Your father. This time, make my body normal.
Don't you like it as it is?
That's way too big.
You got it.
I trust you.
Okay. I really do like the ending credits song. And hey, look, Lloyd was voiced by J.S. Gilbert. That was not me, though. I really do like the ending theme to this, to the game. The ending music they use. I have it on my iPod. I like to listen to it occasionally. It's Beyond the Bounds. It's a great song. I highly recommend it. But I'm still going to talk over it, and I'm going to turn the sound down on my TV because I turned the volume up so I could hear, and I forgot to turn it back down before I turned my mic back on. Anyway, this is cool. This is kind of cool to watch. It's like Jehuti, during the credits, Jehuti repairs itself. This Metatron shit is insane. I mean, seriously, like, Jehuti was damaged. It takes Metatron that it breaks off of Anubis and not only fixes itself, but becomes more powerful in the process. And then Anubis sort of does something similar with Almon. But, like, and now it's just generating new limbs. It's just regenerating itself. Metatron is crazy stuff. And this is a crazy fun game. The plot is kind of hard to follow, honestly. And I don't know if it's because of translation errors or just I mean I pointed out there are a lot of spots where the dialogue is just bad, you know? And the lines are just awkward. Even though the voice actors themselves, they aren't horrible, you know? I mean, they're not great, but I wouldn't say it's like the worst voice acting ever either. You know, I mean, they don't do a great job with the emotion. But otherwise they're fine, and a lot of the problems with the voice acting has not to do with the voices themselves, but the lines that they have to say. So, you know, some issues, some issues there. And other than that, I mean, the graphics, I mean, for the time, they were great. Obviously, now we have much better. You know, I still think it looks good. And geez, I don't know. And the gameplay is fantastic. Yes, it's kind of button mashy, but it's just so much fun to see, you know, see a mech doing, you know, kind of what, like, it's, you know, every time I've watched Gundam, you know, it's like, oh man, I wanna freaking play like that, you know, that's awesome. But then the only Gundam games I ever played were, you know, they were never like they never really did a good job of mimicking the space battles and stuff that I saw in the series. Zone of the Enders does a much better job of that. So, and that's why I love the game, you know, because I love mecha, and I love mecha anime and stuff like that. And I have so much fun with this. So yeah, this is a great game, well deserving of a sequel. But one has yet to come out. What do we? I mean, they're admittedly, you know, in defense of Hideo Kojima, there are way more Metal Gear fans than there are Zone of the Enders fans. However, I would say the fault of that is on him, because, well, not him personally, but the companies and stuff who are not very good at marketing. You know, and the first game was not nearly as good. You know, I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, when I first played it, it was fun as hell, and I really loved it, just because, you know, it was a mech game that, like I just said, played like the TV shows were, you know, played out. The action was very similar, and that's why that's why I had a lot of fun with the first game. But this game just took it to a whole nother level, and is all the better for it. And so I feel like a lot of people, you know, and especially in the States where, I mean, anime is pretty popular here, but, oh, okay, here we go. Here's my results screen. So, clear time took me 8 hours, 10 minutes, 28 seconds. I destroyed 3,273 enemies. Maximum consecutive attacks was 141. My score was 313,965. I used 27 continues. I saved 18 times. I got an A rank on the Vasilia event, a C on the Melee event. That's the big, the level that I hate, the mission I hate. Well, I don't hate, but the mission, my least favorite mission. And then my overall rating, which I don't know how they get it, but it's C. And it seems like the average between an A and a C would be a B, but whatever. Anyway, and the image in the background of the Earth, that changes based on your rank. And there's a way to hide that too. So save clear data. I've already saved clear data, but I will save this anyway. Let me see. Let's go up here. Nothing to hide here anymore. I'm gonna save over number 1, I think. Why not? Let's see. Oh, right, it's saving. So yeah. I'm really hoping for Zone of the Enders 3 at some point. I mean, it's been talked about. Hideo Kojima has talked about it before. He says, "Oh, I'd really like to." He never fucking does it though. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in the future.
Since the dawn of...
Yeah, we're not gonna watch that. So, let's see here. We can go to extra missions. We have a little time, I guess. Let me see if I got... I don't know if I'll... oh, I guess I thought I made some data. No, I didn't find that extra mission yet. So, yeah. There are extra missions for each version of Jehuti, and one more that's more of a mini game. And they're all pretty much the same: battle, survival, boss sequence. It's you know, boss sequence is kind of fun. It's, you know, a boss rush basically. And then you get that. Jehuti version 1 is the only one that gets boss sequence, and it's kind of funny because you have to fight all of the bosses as the original Jehuti, not just the ones the original Jehuti fought, but the ones that later versions fought too. So you fight Compressed Space Anubis and Almon Anubis as regular Jehuti going through boss sequence. I will probably not show that. So let me see. Oh yeah, and so we can see how many of these I've collected. 90% of the Jehuti missions, 99% of the Jehuti 89% of the Jehuti version 2 missions, 93% of the damaged Jehuti missions, and 89% of the naked Jehuti missions. So I'll probably follow a guide through at some point and go through and grab the rest of the extra missions. I guess I'll save the data just so I have a data file. Why not? Yeah, there we go. I might show off some of the extra missions. There we go. Yeah. But I don't know. Well, okay. There's one extra mission in particular I know I want to show off. Simply because the other extra missions I'm not interested in showing off, just because they're just like the main game. You know, there's not really a point in showing them. But there's one that I definitely do want to show that's actually quite different, and it's sort of an Easter egg. And I'll unlock that and show that in an extra video. And I have some other things to show as well. So there'll be a few extra videos on top of the extreme remix battle videos that I mentioned before. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this game, and I will see you guys next time in the extra videos, and after that, whatever my next project ends up being. See you later.